Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey! It is Sharvette Mitchell. Thank you so much for stopping in. Because listen, we are kicking off our monthly, weekly training, and this is being hosted in the Marketing Tips with Sharvette Facebook community. I know that the algorithm is sending out messages and sending out notices to let you all know that I am on live, and so I'm going to pull it up on my phone because I feel like it's easier to see comments on the phone. So, all right, so hopefully there isn't any issues with internet going on here. So welcome. I see some of you coming on in. So we are here. We are here. And what's great is that this weekly training is going to be held on at 12 noon on Fridays in the Facebook community, Marketing Tips with Sharvette, as voted on by the community. So I am Sharvette Mitchell. I'm CEO of Mitchell Productions. We are a marketing and professional development firm, and we work with women entrepreneurs, high achieving women entrepreneurs. Sometimes a few lucky men get sprinkled in, and it's all around helping them use their expertise to generate more revenue by telling the story of their business through marketing, visibility, and branding. And today we're going to be talking about four mindset shifts that will help with business visibility. All right. So, hello, Dr. Vicky. We see you. Hello, Reverend Dr. Apostle Bishop S. Janine Hyman. We're glad to see you. Hello, Antoinette. Thank you for being here. Hello, Anna. Thank you. It's so good to see you. Let's go ahead and jump right on in. If there is someone that's in this community that you don't see in the lineup, tag them in and tell them to jump right on in as we have again this discussion around four mindset shifts for business visibility. So, as a marketing consultant, right, as a marketing expert, it's really easy to tell people you should do this, you should jump on live stream, you should draft that press release and send it, you should send out that email. But sometimes fear creeps in. Sometimes things we start talking to ourselves out of things in our minds, and there we got to deal with the mindset first. So if you're ready, just type ready. If you're ready, just type ready. And welcome, let me just say welcome as y'all are typing. Welcome to all those that are new to this community. We're glad to see you, and if you are checking this out as a recording, we are glad to have you as well. So let's jump right on in and talk about the first mindset shift that you want to have for business visibility, right? So the first one is visibility is a responsibility, not a choice. Ooh, let's chew on that for a second. Visibility is a responsibility, not a choice. So I heard Ashley Kirkwood say, shout out to her, go follow her. I heard her say, if you were in a boat and there are people around you that are sinking, and you have the life vest, you have the little round thing that you throw, wouldn't you throw that in the water to them? Let me know in the chat. If you are in a boat and you're in water and there are people around you that are sinking and you have a life vest, would you not throw them the life vest? Just type yes if you would. Now, if you're saying no, I wouldn't throw it, okay. But if you would throw them a life vest, just type yes. And again, I'm looking over here in our comments. All right, I see ready. I see ready. If and actually let me tag in again, I have the Facebook up on my phone because it's easier and quicker to see messages, and let me go ahead and tag everyone for this. And so the answer would be yes, right? If you were in a boat and they're in water and there were people in the water who were being overcome by the water, drowning, and you had a life vest, you would throw them the life vest. That's how you have to think about the service that you offer. People that need you are actively looking for you, and you are a life vest. Your service is a life vest to someone that's overwhelmed by water, drowning, whatever kind of service. So if you are an accountant and you have to help somebody with their taxes, if you are a realtor and you're helping someone buy their dream home or downsize or their first home, if you are a therapist transforming lives, if you are a grief counselor, if you are a leadership coach, if you are a career advisor, your service is a life vest to someone. So the first mindset shift that you have to have is that visibility is a responsibility. It is not a choice. So you want to shift from, well, I don't like putting myself out there, to it is my duty to be seen so that I can serve my audience. That is the first mindset shift. All right, so visibility is a responsibility, not a choice. Let's go on to the second one, and welcome to all those that are coming on in. We're talking about 4 mindset shifts for business visibility. I'm Sharvette Mitchell, your marketing coach and your marketing consultant, and I do realize that there are new people that are watching this saying, I don't even know who this is. I've never even experienced her before. I'm the CEO of Mitchell Productions. We're a marketing and professional development firm. I graduated from Virginia Commonwealth University with a Bachelor of Science in Marketing. I spent 25 years in corporate America and walked away February 2nd, 2018. So I've been a full-time business owner for in my 8th year now. Some of you may be familiar with me from the Sharvette Mitchell radio show. We just crossed over 757 episodes, and I am a 7-time visionary author and have put together 7 book collaborations working with clients in my Builder program. Oh, by the way, we do host conferences and events. A shameless plug, there is a pinned post in this particular video that lets you know about our upcoming summit. So, all right, and I'm all about marketing, visibility, and branding. So that's why we're having this conversation. So second mindset shift is that consistency. I need to be consistent over perfect. Consistent over perfection. That is the next mindset shift. So instead of, oh, I have to cross every T, I have to dot every I. I want everything perfect before I show up. Your shift is showing up consistently is what is most important. All right. Because here's what happens. Here's what happens for those of you that are my high achievers, those of you that are excellent at what you do, which is everyone watching, you want everything to be so perfect that it delays execution. Your need for perfection is delaying execution. And then here's what happens when you delay implementing and executing. Then fear can come into your mind. Then you can talk yourself out of things. Yes, shameless. Hey Pat, thank you for joining us. Yeah. It's my duty to be seen so that I can serve my audience. Absolutely. You can let when you let perfectionism come in and delay your execution or your implementation, let me say it that way, of whatever it is as far as that you're marketing and you're promoting for your business, then that adds time in. Number one, you're assuming that you have time. That's number one. But the second thing about that is then when time gets in the middle of this, then fear can seep in. And then you can talk yourself out. Has anyone ever put a 2 in the chat? If you started to do something related to marketing and you just talked yourself out of it. You just talked yourself out of it, right? Because time. Well, the second mindset shift I want you to have is that, you know what? I want to be consistent over being perfect. I will put it out there and then I can polish it up as I go. But your audience is going to, number one, visibility. Branding is largely about visibility and consistency. So when you are consistently out there, that is much better than you kind of randomly popping out when you think you are perfect, right? So you want to be consistent. People trust brands that show up regularly. People trust brands that show up regularly. And so again, procrastination is perfection is going to cause procrastination. Done is better than perfect. Done is better than perfect. All right, let's move on to number 3. And we're talking about mindset shifts for business visibility. Number 3, your personal brand is more powerful than the aesthetics, if you will, of your brand. So, hey Ayana, let me greet a few people. Hey Ayana, welcome. Hey Rochelle, she put multiple twos, two. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for being honest. Thank you, Apostle Hyman, for being honest. So this is the third one. When we think about mindset shifts for business visibility, your personal brand is more powerful than the aesthetics of your brand. Now I know some of you might be struggling with that. You're like, wait a minute, Sharvette, your business started with web design service. That's an aesthetic. Your brand is top notch. All your colors are together, your logos, your branding is top notch, and it is. And it is. And I am a proponent of that. We teach our clients, we advise our clients. That's one of the one parts of my trademark framework is around the visual brands. But here's the thing, the shift that you have to have in particular in this time frame, you cannot just focus on, I've got a great website, I've got great flyers, I've got a great logo, I've got a great email system, I've got all these kind of like aesthetics. But guess what? Your face and your voice and your story are missing. Your face, the face of your brand, the voice of your brand, and the story of your brand are missing. That's the mindset shift. So I want you to focus on your personal brand more than the aesthetics. I do want you to have the aesthetics, but the personal brand piece is more important than maybe all of these other things. It's most important. And then we want to bring those things in once you have really kind of nailed down, hey, yeah, I don't want to just have the perfect logo, the perfect website before I promote myself. I want my face, my voice, and my story, and the story of my brand to be out there. So that is the third mindset shift there. Welcome to all those that are coming on in. Hey Sonia, good afternoon. And Sonia says it has to be in totality and knowing the value of all of the pillars. Absolutely, they all work together. However, I would say the mindset shift. Sometimes people saying, "Oh, I'm working on my logo, or I'm working on my website, or I'm working on," that is busy work for some people, and so that even leads back into the second topic of procrastination. Are you really procrastinating by saying I'm working on these aesthetics? And then there are people who honestly they put all of that together, but what's missing is still them. And you as a service provider, because most of you that are watching and following me, and who I'm talking to are experts. You have expertise and you offer professional services. In this space, you have to be in the brand. We cannot, AI cannot replace you. I mean, yes, there's clones and all that, but people can pick up when AI is involved. Have y'all been able to pick that up? Hey, Tanya, thanks for popping in. People can pick up when AI is involved. And Pat says marketing is hard. So thank you for that comment. So, and I don't know if Patty, if you heard the first one, the first mindset, and so marketing does take work. I want you to shift the thought of hard. I want you to shift that thought to it just takes work, and anything that's worth having does take work. All right, so let's move on to number 4 as we talk about 4 mindset shifts for business visibility. Number 4 is selling is serving. That's the next shift. We see you all coming in. Welcome. Hey, Rochelle. Hey, Dr. Nina. We see you coming in. Selling is serving. That's the next mindset shift. So for those that are saying, I don't want to feel like I'm pushy. I don't want to feel like a sleazy car salesman. Can we shift that around? Because we're talking about mindset shifts. Can we shift that around to say, you know what? Selling is how I help more people. So when I'm selling and offering what I have to offer, this is the way I help more people. I heard April Franks say, which she got married, so I don't know if she changed her last name. But years ago, she said, serve at a profit. So for those of you that are struggling, especially if you've come out of like a nonprofit space, certainly out of a ministry space where there is a conflict where you're like, I don't want to, I want to just serve my audience. I just want to help people. Yeah, but you want to help them at a profit. And so selling is actually a way to serve more people. All the different services you have, all the different items and products you have are ways that you're actually serving your audience. So if you can think of it that way, that is the fourth mindset shift. Selling is serving. Hey, Tyrese, good to see you. Thanks for popping on in. Selling is actually serving. And so, what if what if you believe that your service, what if you really believe that, then you would be excited. You would feel excited to tell other people about what you have to offer, because what you have, your service solves a problem. That was how I first knew, when I started in business. So 2007, 2008, I knew that I had a business because at the time I was creating websites. A website was a solution to a problem that someone would pay for. Me designing websites was a solution to a problem that someone would pay for. So that is the mindset of people that are looking for you. And keep in mind, everyone is not your customer. We are talking about those that you are best suited to serve, those that you are best suited to, that are best suited for your service. That's who we're talking to. We're not talking about the haters. We're not talking about people that don't like your product and service, don't need your product and service. We're not talking about them. Selling is serving to the audience that is looking for you and waiting for you. Now, I promised four, but I have two more that are juicy that I want to share with you. So just type more in the chat. Just type more in the chat. If you're like, you know what, Sharvette, we already here talking about mindset shifts. I promised four, but I actually have six. So just type more if you want me to keep going. Just type more. And let me capture some comments. So Sonia said, yes, because you are solving a pain point. Absolutely. Carolyn, we're glad to see you. Selling is actually serving. Got to change my mindset in that area. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Pat, yes, selling is serving, helping those who need you. And Pat, absolutely. So Pat has an amazing tea brand. And I invite you, actually, while you're here, to type in the chat your business. Serenity Teas is hers. And I'm sorry, forgive me if I said it wrong. Type in the chat your business, and feel free to share your website there. But absolutely, so Pat has an amazing tea line. Guess what? And you might feel like, well, teas, is that changing the world? But guess what? From a self care, some people they need tea that helps them sleep, that helps them get rest. Some people, they need tea is cleansing their body so they're able to go conquer the world. So you can think about any business and apply these rules. So I'm seeing more in the chat. All right, I'm seeing more. So let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. If you just came in, we're talking about mindset shifts for business visibility. This video is happening live in Marketing Tips with Sharvette, which is our Facebook community. So if you're not here, invite somebody here. Join us, Marketing Tips with Sharvette, Facebook community. I am Sharvette Mitchell, the host of the community. Also, I want to let you know that this entire month will be on at 12 noon Eastern on Fridays in the Marketing Tips with Sharvette Facebook community. And this training is being brought to you by my ninth annual conference. It's called the Platform Builder Summit. The Platform Builder Summit, coming to Richmond, Virginia, November 7th and 8th. That's a Friday and a Saturday. I promise you, you don't want to miss it. If you want more conversations like this, and if you are focused on, hey, my marketing, my visibility, my branding, my business development, you want to be in the room in Richmond, Virginia. Early bird tickets are on sale at platformbuildersummit.com. If somebody could type that in for me. Oh, actually, it's tagged in the comment. So it's the first comment there. It's tagged platformbuildersummit.com. I invite you to Richmond, Virginia to be with us for more conversations like this. Early bird rates are up. This is an all VIP event, all VIP experience, and the ticket price reflects that. And the prices won't be any lower than what you see here. All right, so let's jump on in. All right, so I promise we did four, and I'll do a recap. I'm good on time. Okay, so here's number 5. Visibility brings opportunities. That is the next mindset shift that you want to have. Visibility brings opportunities. So instead of sitting there and like, oh, what if people judge me? Oh, what if people get tired of me? What if, all of those things that we think. What if you shift that to say, you know what? The right people will find me when I show up. Ooh, true serenity tea. Thank you. I apologize for saying that, Pat. What if you said, what if you thought what if your mindset was the right people will find me when I show up? Because the more visible you are, the more doors open, the more clients or leads, the more connections, the more speaking opportunities, the more media opportunities, the more collaborations, the more partnerships happen when you show up. So visibility brings opportunities. So instead of thinking about I'm getting judged or I'm getting on people's nerves, shift that to say, you know what? The right people will find me when I show up. That is the mindset shift you want to have going forward. Hello, Bishop Regina. Thank you for popping in. Look, I'm seeing the hearts come up. Rochelle said, the right people will find me when I show up. Visibility brings opportunities. So that's number 5. Number six. Let's see if I can do this in less than 25 minutes. Number 6. Now, this one, maybe I should have started with this one. This is juicy, y'all. This one is juicy. Number 6. Fear is actually a sign that you're playing bigger. Fear, this is a mindset shift. When you feel fear, that is actually a sign that you are playing bigger. So instead of being nervous to go live or nervous to post that post or nervous to do that LinkedIn article or nervous to do that podcast interview or nervous to respond to somebody about a speaking engagement or nervous to promote yourself in general, instead of that, embrace, you know what? I'm feeling fear, and that means I'm leveling up. I'm feeling the fear. Oh, that means I'm going to the next level. Because think about it. If you are comfortable and you're staying in the same place, you wouldn't have any fear, right? Yes, Sonia said, let fear become your superpower. You want recognize that fear just means I'm going to another level. I'm leveling up. I'm going to the next stage. Because if you stay the same, then there's not any fear. And so there's no need for fear because you're comfortable, you're staying the same. So look at fear as an indicator of, oh, I'm playing bigger. I'm in the, oh, okay, that's what that means. And so growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. And I know every expert you admire started scared. Bring the juice. Yes. Apostle Hyman. Tanya, wow, thank you. Every expert that you're looking at, anyone in any industry, any genre, any expert that you look at, that you look up to, they started scared. And can I give you an inside scoop? Can I break the bubble? Some of the people you're looking up to, they're still scared. Woo! There is still a level of fear. They have just figured out. And look, wait a minute. I got it right here, y'all. I don't know if you can read this. This is in my office, you only need 51% confidence. You could still have 49% fear. You only need 51% confidence. So people that you're looking at, you're saying, man, I wish I could be confident like them. I wish I could do some of this stuff. They still might have a level of fear. They just have figured out it's a signal to me. I'm playing bigger. And I just need my confidence to be just a percentage or two more than the fear. I could still operate with 49% fear. I just need 51% confidence. Oh, that's good right there. That's good. That's good to me. If that ain't good to nobody else, that's good to me. Yes, Carolyn said, flip the fear to faith. Forward all issues towards heaven. There you go. Bishop Regina said, wow, this is so encouraging. I'm glad that you are here. Yeah, that's it. So let me recap real quick. Because I see a bunch of you joined us. Hey, here in the Facebook community, Marketing Tips with Sharvette. You might be watching this as a recording. Comment and let us know. And we're talking about mindset shifts for business visibility. I am your marketing coach. I'm your marketing consultant. And I'd love for you to join us at our conference in Richmond, Virginia, the Platform Builder Summit. That comment is pinned there. We're having more conversations like this because we talk about visibility, we talk about branding. We've got to talk about the mindset first, and we'll revisit mindset. But I wanted to start off kind of this March series talking about mindset. So let me recap. Number 1, I'll go through 6. Number 1, visibility is a responsibility, not a choice. You don't have a choice. Number 2, consistency over perfection. You want to be consistent instead of getting stuck in paralysis, analyzing, and all of that move. Number three, your personal brand is more important than the aesthetics of your brand. What does that mean? Your face, your voice, your story is the most important. Then we pull everything else in. Selling is serving. That's number four. Number five is visibility brings opportunities. All right. So the right people will find me when I show up. That's the thought process. Number six, fear is a sign you are playing bigger. Fear is a sign you're playing bigger. All right. Again, that's it. Listen, we're gonna be back here next Friday, 12 noon Eastern. I'm so glad y'all voted for 12 noon. There was actually there it was almost a tie. It was pretty much a tie between Monday at 12 noon and Friday at 12 noon. And I'm so glad y'all said 12 during the day. I like talking to y'all during the day cuz in the evening it's good, but I like the day. So I'm so glad y'all voted for that. So, if you're watching this in the recording, let us know that you came by, and I'd love for you to comment and let me know which of the mindset shifts resonated with you. Hey Kathleen, good to see you. You only need 51% confidence. Absolutely. Pivot. So I'd love to know which of the mindset shifts were most pivotal to you. Bishop Hyman, thank you so much for being here. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Yes. I am loving 12 noon. All right. So let me know in the chat which of the mindset shifts resonated most with you. And I invite you, Platform Builder, www.platformbuildersummit.com. Go there. Prepare to be with us in Richmond, Virginia, November 7th and 8th, a Friday and a Saturday, the Platform Builder Summit. It is an all VIP event, and that's represented in the pricing. And it's a business. It's for your business, right? It's for your brands, for your business. All right, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm Sharvette Mitchell. So excited that you spent time with us. Thank you for being here. And we'll see you all later on the web in this marketing series. Bye.